So you want to be a vendor, huh? I'm Big D. He's Mini Mini. And together we are Unbox 'em All Dynamic Duo. Pew, 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 pew. Here's the deal. You guys have been watching my daily vlogs, and I've been putting it out there, getting the reps in, not worrying about the likes, the subscribers, the thumbs up. I'm just doing what I need to do so I can get better at my craft, which is telling our story. I'm a dad on a budget. I have a full-time job. I work graveyard so I can be at home for the kids during the day. It works out with the schedule between me and the mother of my children. And we went to our first card party this year, and it was epic. Seattle, mad shout out to what is now known as the Fearsome Foursome, myself, Mini Mini, Poke Pack Reaper, and the Fue Coco Kid. Without the Pokemon Pack Reaper, I would not have been able to afford lodging. He hooked us up with a really good deal. That being said, we are planning to go to all 3 card parties next year. And for me to do that, I got to work 13 overtimes. Well, it just so happens with the universe, I got 6 of them in this week, the last 2 weeks. And I got another 2 planned in the next 2 weeks. So within the next 60 days, I'll be able to buy all 6 of our tickets for all 3 card parties. Well, two. I share all that is because tonight we were at Slim Rips. Oh my God, this event was epic. Trade night at Emo Brown's. We were a part of a Deep Pocket Monster binder challenge. I'm not going to tell you which one and not going to tell you the results, but it was epic to see it live, and got to meet Steve, the time clock. But as the night was winding up and they were coming around, thanking everybody, I want to give a shout out to Pat. We're a really small channel. We're trying to get to 2,000 followers, and we were at Card Party, and I did the Card Party scavenger hunt and got a master set of Card Party collector cards. And at the end of the event, they were giving a lot of the cards out to people, and I got another set. I actually got 2 sets. One for a friend of mine who helps me do random acts of kindness for her grandbaby, and another set I wanted to do a giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. And mind you, Pat had been there for almost 4 or 5 hours, 4 hours ish. And I said, would you mind signing these? And he signed all of them. My personal, the one for my friend who helps me do random acts of kindness, and the one we're going to do for our 2,000 giveaway. So be on the lookout for that. He didn't have to do that. Went above and beyond. That tells me more about his character than anything else I've seen, read, watched. It just tells me that he truly is as genuine can be, and I truly appreciate it. And that's the kind of content creator I want to be. That's the kind of man I want to be. That's the kind of example I want to be to my son and all my other children. And it was an epic night, man. There's been a time this last couple of weeks where I thought about giving up vending because I didn't know how I was going to do it. I'm a dad on a budget. And I've come to the realization that when we set up to vend, as long as I cover my cost of the table, everything else is cherry. And today I covered the cost of my table and I had a blast. And we got some good content. I got some good trades in. I made a few bucks for the brand and for Mini Mini's goal to get another gold star at each card party. Everything happened in an awesome way. And the best thing about it was a family that's been there from day one. The very first time we vended, they've been coming pretty regularly, and I had the honor of signing one of the binders for the kids. And I was like, are you sure you want me to sign it? And he's like, yeah. And it was cool to be on the same binder as someone as I look up to that inspires me. I share all that because if you're going to start being a vendor, you need to realize that it's not all bells and whistles. It's not about walking out with stacks of cash or mountains of sealed product. It's about putting in the grind. It's about putting yourself out there. It's about willing to build each and every day 1% better than the day before. And I feel that I'm in a position to share my story about being a dad on a budget who's building an empire so Mini never has to work for anybody else unless he wants to. You got to be willing to do the things that others aren't willing to do to get things that others won't get because you're willing to sacrifice. Ask yourself this: do I really want to be a vendor? And if you do, you got to put in the work. mind you, I've been up pretty much the last 72 hours. I've worked 16, 8, 16, literally back to back to back, and I'm about to drive home for another hour to get back home. I'm willing to put in the work to build an empire for many, many. And it's all because you guys believed in some random dude who had no idea about Pokemon. October 28th is my Pokeversary, and that's the day that the Gengar video dropped. So Pat, when you made that video, you didn't know how you would change my life, but I'm so grateful you did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the community. Thank you to everybody who believes in us. Thank you for everybody who supports us, because without you guys, I would just be some random dude watching YouTube saying, man, look at these guys. And instead, I'm out here making memories, building an empire, and I'm so grateful that I found this community. So in a world where you can be anything, be kind. It's priceless, it's free, and I promise you, a random act of kindness will change the world. Until next time, I'm Big D, he's Mini Mini, and together we are Unbox 'em All Dynamic Duo. Pew, 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 pew.